Welcome to Easy English Talks podcast.
Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Talk English Now. I'm Tom, and today we're going to spend time together practicing real English speaking in a calm, natural, and relaxed way. This is your special time, your time to focus completely on your learning, and I'll be here with you, guiding you step by step. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and hit the like button. So let's begin. First, take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Maybe grab a glass of water or a cup of tea. Find a comfortable place to sit. You might even want to lie down. What matters most is that you feel at ease, because when you're relaxed, your mind can focus better on learning English. During our session, I will speak slowly and clearly. I will give you time to repeat after me. And sometimes I will ask you simple questions. Questions that you can answer out loud, even if you are speaking alone. Remember this. Talking to yourself in English is one of the best ways to improve. So, don't be shy. Just speak. Let's start with introductions. I'll go first, then it will be your turn. My name is Sarah. I am your English coach and a friend on your learning journey. Love teaching, reading books, listening to music, and walking outdoors. These things make me feel happy and balanced. Now it's your turn. I say your name out loud. Good. Now tell me about yourself. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Do you like reading, watching TV, cooking, or traveling? Try to say at least 3 or 4 sentences about yourself. Remember, you don't need to worry about grammar mistakes or accents. Just speak and let the words flow. Excellent. Let's continue by talking about daily routines. I'll share mine, and then you can share yours. In the morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and drink a glass of warm water. Then I make breakfast, usually eggs, toast, and a cup of tea. After breakfast, I prepare for work. I begin teaching and recording lessons around 9 o'clock. In the afternoon, I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. Maybe rice, vegetables, or sometimes chicken. After lunch, I rest a little, then continue working. In the evening, I like to go for a walk or do light exercise. I have dinner at 8 o'clock and before bed. I enjoy reading a book or watching something relaxing. I usually sleep at 10:30. Now, tell me about your daily routine. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? What do you do in the evening? Speak it all out loud in English if you like. You can repeat my sentences. Just change the details to match your life. This way you practice full structures, but personalize them to yourself. Great job. Practicing routines is powerful because you use these sentences every day in real life. Let's go further.
Imagine meeting someone for the first time.
How would you start the conversation? You could say, "Hello, how are you?" Or, "Hi, nice to meet you." Let's practice together. Repeat after me slowly. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Nice to meet you. What is your name? My name is Sarah. Where are you from? I am from the United Kingdom. How about you? Where do you live? I live in a small town near the countryside. The air is fresh and the views are beautiful. Now it's your turn. Answer these questions out loud about yourself. Wonderful. Next, let's practice ordering food in a cafe. I'll play the role of the customer, and you can be the waiter. I'll start. Good afternoon. May I see the menu, please? And you answer, yes, here is the menu. I say, thank you. I would like a cup of coffee and a slice of cake, please. And you say, sure. Would you like anything else? I say, no, thank you. That's all. And you reply, okay, your order will be ready in a few minutes. Well done. Simple role plays like this prepare you for real conversations. Now let's try shopping for clothes. Imagine you're in a store. You say, excuse me, how much is this shirt? The shopkeeper replies, it's $20, you say. Can I try it on? The shopkeeper answers, yes. The fitting room is over there after trying, you say. It fits well. I'll take it. The shopkeeper asks, would you like to pay by cash or card? And you say, I'll pay by card. Thank you, excellent. Repeat these sentences with me. Excuse me. How much is this shirt? Can I try it on? It fits well. I'll take it. Would you like to pay by cash or card? I'll pay by card. Thank you. Very good. Let's practice describing what we see around us. Look around your room right now. What can you see? I see a table, a chair, a notebook, and a cup of tea. I also see a window and some books. Now you try. Say out loud the things you see near you. You can say, I see a chair, I see a fan, I see a bottle of water, I see a phone. Keep going. Speak freely. This helps you build vocabulary naturally without needing long sentences. Excellent work. Let's practice asking for directions. Imagine you are in a new city and want to find the bus station. You can ask, excuse me, can you tell me where the bus station is? The person might reply, sure, go straight. Then turn left. It's next to the bank, you say. Thank you very much. Let's repeat together. Excuse me. Can you tell me where the bus station is? Sure, go straight. Then turn left. It's next to the bank. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Perfect. Now let's practice some simple sentences with common verbs. Repeat after me. I eat breakfast at 7. I drink tea every morning. I go to work at 9. I watch TV in the evening. I read a book before bed. I listen to music when I'm cooking. I walk in the park on weekends. I cook dinner for my family. Study English every day. Sleep at 10 o'clock. Wonderful. Now try making your own sentences using these verbs. Eat, drink, go, watch, read, listen, walk, cook, study, sleep. Speak at least 5 sentences. Out loud. Excellent. Talking about the weather is also very useful, as people often start conversations with it. Repeat after me. It's a sunny day today. The sky is clear and blue. It's very hot outside. I need a cold drink. It's raining a lot. Don't forget your umbrella. It's cloudy and cool. I think it might rain soon. It's very cold today. I'm wearing a warm jacket. It's snowing. Streets are covered with snow. Now look outside your window and describe the weather where you are. Say it in English. It's sunny. It's cloudy. It's raining. Whatever the weather is, describe it. Let's role play a weather conversation. We'll start. Hello, how are you today? You answer. Good, I say. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? You say. Yes, it is. Sun is shining and the sky is clear. I say, I hope it stays like this all day. You reply, me too. Love sunny weather. Fantastic. Practice this conversation a few times. Changing the weather conditions each time, great progress. Let's now talk about food. I'll tell you about my favorites first. I love pizza with cheese and vegetables. I also enjoy pasta, rice, grilled chicken, and fresh salads. For dessert, I love chocolate cake and ice cream. What about you? What are your favorite foods? Say them out loud in English. I like noodles. I love chocolate cake. I enjoy eating fruit every morning. Excellent. Keep speaking about foods you enjoy. Now imagine we're at a restaurant. I'll be the waiter and you be the customer. Good evening. Welcome to our restaurant. May I take your order, please? You answer. Yes, I would like a chicken sandwich. And a glass of juice, please? I say. Would you like anything else? You reply, no. Thank you. That's all. I say. Okay. Your order will be ready soon. Well done. Practice other sentences like, I would like a cup of coffee. Can I have a bowl of soup? Please bring me some fries. Excellent practice. Let's continue with hobbies. I'll go first. I love reading books. I enjoy listening to music and watching movies. Sometimes I go for walks in the park. On weekends, I like cooking new recipes. Now it's your turn. What are your hobbies? Speak in English, you can say. I like playing football. I enjoy swimming. I love listening to songs. I watch movies in the evening. Keep going as long as you like. This is great practice for speaking about yourself. Wonderful. Let's also try a short conversation about hobbies. I'll start. What are your hobbies? You answer. I say, oh, that's interesting. How often do you do that? You reply. Then I say, that sounds fun. I also enjoy reading and listening to music. Now you repeat the whole conversation aloud. Great. Next. Let's practice asking for help politely. Repeat after me. Excuse me? Can you help me, please? Could you tell me where the bank is? Can you show me the way to the supermarket? Sorry to bother you, but I need some help. I'm looking for the train station. Could you help me find it? Thank you very much. Excellent sentences for polite requests. Let's imagine you are lost in a shopping mall. You ask, excuse me? Could you tell me where the exit is? The person replies, yes, it's on the first floor near the food court. You say, thank you so much. Wonderful. Practice this several times. Very good. Let's finish this section with some small talk practice. Small talk means light, casual conversation. I'll start. Hi, how are you today? You answer. Good, I say. It's a lovely day, isn't it? You reply, yes, it is. I say, are you from around here? You answer, yes, I live nearby. Or, no, I'm just visiting. Perfect. Keep practicing short and polite conversations like this to feel more natural. Let's continue our practice with travel. Travel is always a fun and exciting topic. To talk about in English, I'll share first. I enjoy going to the beach. I love walking on the sand, listening to the sound of the waves. I also enjoy visiting the mountains and forests because the fresh air makes me feel relaxed and happy. Now it's your turn. Speak out loud about a place you like to travel to. Maybe the beach, maybe the mountains, maybe a big city or a small village, you can say. I'd like to visit the beach. I enjoy traveling to new cities. I love going on road trips with my family. Excellent. Keep going. Now let's have a short conversation about travel together. I'll start. Where do you like to travel? You answer, I say. Oh, that sounds wonderful. When did you last travel? You answer, I say. Did you enjoy it? You answer, I say. I hope you get to try that again soon. Very good. Now, how do we respond to compliments politely? Repeat after me. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Or thank you, I really appreciate it. Now let's practice more vocabulary. Family is an important part of life. Speaking about your family, shares personal details in English. I have a small family. For people, my father, my mother, my younger brother, and me. My father is a doctor, my mother is a teacher, and my brother is a student. We enjoy spending weekends together, sometimes cooking, sometimes going out. Now it's your turn. Speak out loud, you can say. I have a big family. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My father is a driver. My mother is a nurse. Keep going. Speak in as many sentences as you can. Let the words flow in a natural way. Let's have a short practice about family again. I'll start. How many people are there in your family? You answer. I ask, what does your father do? You reply. Ask, do you have any brothers or sisters? You answer. Perfect. Now feel the conversation again with your own answers. Now let's practice talking about shopping. Shopping is something we all do often, and it gives us a lot of useful words. I'll begin by telling you about my shopping habits. I usually go shopping on Sundays. I like to buy clothes. I often go to a supermarket because it has everything I need. Expressing emotions when you shop is a big part of sounding fluent and authentic. You can say, I'm excited to buy this, or I was disappointed with the results. Now it's your turn. Speak about your shopping habits. Now let's practice making suggestions about your shopping. Repeat after me. You can say, why don't we try that new restaurant? I shop for clothes every Sunday. I like buying gifts for my friends. We could go for a walk after shopping. Let's make a short conversation together. I'll start. How about watching a movie together? Where do you usually go shopping? You answer. That sounds perfect. What do you usually buy? You reply, or I ask, do you like online shopping? You answer, I'd love to do that. Well done. Keep repeating that with different answers, so you get more practice with different sentences. Maybe another day. Let's also switch to practice asking about prices when shopping. This is useful whenever you go shopping in English. Repeat it after me. How much does this cost? What's the price of this bag? How much are these shoes? Do you have this in a larger size? What is the price of this watch? Is this on sale? Is there a large discount? Excellent. Now imagine you are in a market. You ask, how much are these shoes? And the shopkeeper says, they are $50. You say, can I pay by card? Can you give me a discount? Very good. Can I pay by cash? Do you accept cash here? Talking about health? Health is an important topic. Here are some simple sentences. Could I get a receipt, please? I am feeling good today. I have a headache. I am not feeling well. I drink a lot of water to stay healthy. Now imagine you're asking for directions. Excuse me. Could you tell me where the train station is? Excellent. Again. Now imagine you're visiting a doctor. Say, I have a fever. The doctor asks, how long have you felt this way? You say, is it far from here? The doctor is giving you some medicine. Take rest and drink plenty of water. When someone gives you advice, you can say, thanks, I'll try that. Really appreciate it. I drink enough water every day. I eat fruits and vegetables. I'd like to avoid soft drinks. I spend 8 hours sleeping. I'd like to book a room for 2 nights. I walk in the park every morning. Now your turn again. Speak about your health in English. You can say, I eat apples every day. I go jogging in the park. I sleep early at night. Great practice. Now let's talk about holidays. Holidays are special times for family and friends. I'll share mine. My favorite holiday is New Year's Day. I celebrate with family and friends. We have a special dinner. We count down to midnight and we make new resolutions. It feels joyful. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite holiday? Say it out loud. You can say, my favorite holiday is Christmas. I like celebrating Eid. I visit my grandparents on holidays. I travel to new cities during holidays. It's very nice. Let's practice a holiday conversation together. We'll start. What's your favorite holiday? You answer. I ask. How do you celebrate it? You reply. I say, who do you spend it with? You answer, great job. Keep practicing this short dialogue to build fluency. Now let's talk about feelings and emotions. Expressing feelings is important in English conversations. Repeat after me. I am happy today. I feel sad. I am very excited. I am nervous. I am bored. I am tired. I'm angry. Good. Now let's practice a conversation. I'll start. How are you feeling today? You answer. I say, why are you happy or why are you sad? You reply. I say, that's wonderful. I hope you stay happy. Now repeat this conversation with your own answers. Excellent. Let's also practice likes and dislikes. These are useful sentences to talk about yourself. Repeat after me. I like ice cream. I don't like bitter vegetables. I love listening to music. I don't enjoy scary movies. I like going for long walks. I don't like waking up too early. Good. Now it's your turn. Speak about what you like and don't like. You can say, I like chocolate. I don't like spicy food. I enjoy swimming. I dislike noisy places. Keep going and say as many as you can. Now let's practice asking and telling the time. Repeat after me. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 10:30. Good. Now imagine someone asks you, what time is it? You can answer, it's 3 o'clock. Keep practicing with different times. Let's also use time sentences in daily life. I wake up at 7. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Very useful phrases. Now let's practice directions and locations. Repeat after me. Excuse me. How can I get to the train station? Could you tell me the way to the hospital? Where is the nearest ATM? Is there a supermarket nearby? How far is the bus stop from here? Excellent. Now let's practice giving directions. Go straight. Turn left. Turn right. It's near the park. It's next to the bank. It's opposite the school. It's behind the restaurant. It's in front of the cinema. Great. Imagine someone asks you, where is the library? You can say, go straight and turn left. The library is next to the park. Practice these with different places, like the hospital, supermarket, cinema, or train station. Now let's talk about seasons. Repeat after me. I like spring because flowers bloom. Summer is very hot in my city. I enjoy eating ice cream in summer. In autumn, the leaves fall from the trees. Winter is very cold. I wear warm clothes. Excellent. Now speak about your favorite season. You can say, my favorite season is spring. I love winter. I enjoy swimming in summer. I don't like autumn because it's windy. Now, let's make a short conversation. I'll start. Which season do you like the most? You answer. I ask. Why do you like it? You reply. I say, what activities do you do in that season? You answer. It's very good. Repeat this conversation and practice different answers each time. Now let's talk about jobs and professions. Repeat after me. A doctor treats sick people. A teacher teaches students. A driver drives vehicles. A farmer grows crops. A police officer keeps the city safe. A chef cooks food. Okay, an engineer builds houses and bridges. Excellent. Now, talk about what you want to be. You're going to say, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a pilot. I want to be a scientist. I want to be a singer. Very nice. Let's practice a short job conversation. We'll start. What do you do? You answer. I say. Do you like your job? You reply. I ask. What do you like most about your job? You answer. Very good. Repeat this dialogue and try changing the job each time. For example, teacher, doctor, student, driver, engineer. This gives you more practice with vocabulary. Let's continue by practicing the days of the week. Repeat after me slowly. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Very good. Now let's place them in sentences. Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I have a meeting on Wednesday. I go to the park on Thursday. Friday is my last working day. I watch movies on Saturday. Sunday is a holiday. Now it's your turn. Say out loud sentences with the days of the week. It's connected to your own life. Excellent. Let's role play a short conversation with days of the week. I'll start. What day is it today? You answer. I say, what do you usually do on weekends? You reply. When asked which is your favorite day of the week, you answer, perfect. Repeat this conversation several times using different answers. This way you will practice fluency while keeping it natural. Now, let's practice the months of the year. Repeat after me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Well done. Now let's place these in simple sentences. My birthday is in January. I enjoy the weather in April. June is the start of summer. We often travel in August. December is very cold in my city. Excellent. Now you try. Speak sentences with months connected to your own life. For example, my exams are in March. I travel in July. I like celebrating in December. Very good. Now let's practice a conversation about months. I'll start. When is your birthday? You answer. I ask. Which month do you like the most? You reply. I say, why do you like it? You answer. Very nice. Repeat this conversation with your own answers. And each time, choose a different month, so you practice more vocabulary. Let's continue with colors. Colors are everywhere and easy to talk about. Repeat after me. Red, blue, yellow, green, black. White, pink, orange, brown, purple. Very good. Now let's place them in sentences. My favorite color is blue. The flower is red. Bananas are yellow. The grass is green. The sky is clear and blue. Excellent. Now you try. Say sentences using colors around you. For example, my shirt is white. My bag is black. My phone is gray. Very good. Let's role play a color conversation. I'll start. What's your favorite color? You answer. I ask. Why do you like it? You reply. Perfect. Practice this short dialogue many times with different colors. It will help you sound more natural. Now let's practice festivals. Festivals are special celebrations. They often give you a chance to share culture in English. Repeat after me. Christmas, Eid, Diwali, New Year, Halloween. Very good. Now let's use them in sentences. I celebrate Christmas with my family. I visit relatives on Eid. We decorate our house on Diwali. I make New Year's resolutions every year. I wear costumes on Halloween. Excellent. Now your turn. Speak about the festivals you enjoy in your country. Say them out loud. Let's make a festival conversation together. I'll start. Which festival do you like the most? You answer. I ask. How do you celebrate it? You reply. I say, do you celebrate with family or friends? You answer. Very good. Repeat this with your own answers for practice. Now let's talk about transportation. Repeat after me. Car, bus, train, bicycle, airplane, boat, motorcycle. Good. Now let's make sentences. I go to school by bus. I travel to other cities by train. I like riding a bicycle. I've traveled by airplane. I enjoy boat rides. Excellent. Now, you try. Speak about how you usually travel in your daily life. Very nice. Let's make a short travel conversation. I'll start. How do you go to work or school? You answer. I ask. Have you ever traveled by plane? You reply. Excellent. Repeat this conversation and change the answers each time. You can say, I go by bus. I go by train. I travel by car. Wonderful. Now let's talk about sports. Sports are a fun and popular topic. Repeat after me. Cricket, football, basketball, tennis, badminton, swimming, running. Well done. Now let's place them in sentences. I love playing cricket. My favorite sport is football. I watch basketball games on TV. I play tennis with my friend. I go swimming every Sunday. I enjoy running in the park. Very good. Now you try. Speak sentences with your favorite sports. Say them out loud. Let's role play a sports conversation. I'll start. Which sport do you like the most? You answer. I'll ask. Do you play it or just watch it? You reply. Say, who's your favorite player? You answer, perfect. Repeat this conversation with different sports and answers. Now let's move to talking about clothing. Repeat after me. Shirt, trousers, jeans, skirt, t-shirt, jacket, sweater. Very good. Now let's use them in sentences. I am wearing a blue shirt. She is wearing a red dress. I bought a new jacket. It's cold, so I am wearing a sweater. He likes wearing jeans. Excellent. Now you try. Speak sentences about the clothes you are wearing right now. Very good. Let's practice a clothing conversation. I'll start. What are you wearing today? You answer. I ask. What's your favorite piece of clothing? You reply. Very nice. Repeat this with different answers each time to practice fluency. Now let's return to food, because food gives endless practice opportunities. I'll tell you more about mine. I really enjoy pasta. I love trying new recipes in different flavors. Sometimes I cook at home. Sometimes I order food from restaurants. I enjoy Italian food, but also Indian and Chinese dishes. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite food? Say it out loud. You can say, my favorite food is pizza. I like spicy rice. I enjoy chocolate cake. I eat fruit every morning. Great job. Let's practice food questions and answers together. I'll ask, what do you like to eat for breakfast? You answer. I ask, do you prefer tea or coffee? You reply. I say, how often do you eat out? You answer. Perfect. Practice these questions with different answers every time. Excellent. Let's also talk about healthy eating. Repeat after me. I eat vegetables every day. I drink milk in the morning. I avoid junk food. I eat home-cooked meals. I drink lemon water. Very good. Now make your own healthy eating sentences. Say them out loud. Excellent. Now imagine we are at a restaurant. I'll be the customer. You be the waiter, I say. Can I see the menu, please? You reply. Yes. Here is the menu, I say. I would like a sandwich and a glass of juice. You reply, Sure. Anything else? I say. No, thank you. That's all you reply? Your order will be ready in a few minutes. Very good. Keep practicing this situation until it feels natural. Now let's talk about hobbies and free time activities again. I'll share mine. I like reading books. I enjoy drawing and painting. I love listening to music and sometimes writing in my journal. Now it's your turn. What are your hobbies? Say them out loud. You can say, I play the guitar. I watch movies at night. I go cycling in the evening. I love cooking new dishes. Keep going. Wonderful. Let's practice a short hobby conversation. I'll start. What are your hobbies? You answer. I ask. How often do you do them? You reply. I ask. Do you do them alone or with friends? You answer. Very good. Repeat this conversation using your own hobbies. Practice until it feels easy to say. Now let's practice making plans. These phrases are useful in daily life. Repeat after me. Are you free this weekend? Do you want to go for coffee? Let's meet at the mall. What time should we meet? Where should we go? I'm busy on Saturday. How about Sunday? Very good. Now let's role play. I'll start. Hey, do you want to go to the park tomorrow? You answer. I ask. What time should we meet? You reply. I say, let's meet at 5 in the evening. You answer. Great. See you then. Perfect. Repeat this several times with different plans, like going shopping, going to a movie, or visiting a friend. Excellent practice. Let's continue with phone calls. Phone calls in English are important to practice. Repeat after me. Hello. May I speak to John? Hi, this is Sarah. How are you? I'm calling to talk about our meeting. Can you call me back later? Sorry, I think you have the wrong number. Thank you for calling. Goodbye. Very good. Now let's role play a phone call. I'll start. Hello. Is this Emma? You answer yes. Speaking, I say hi. This is Sarah. How are you? You reply. I ask. Are we still meeting today? You say yes. At 6 o'clock in the evening, I say. Great. See you then. You reply. Bye. Excellent. Tape this with different names, times, and situations to practice more. Let's continue by talking about family again, because family conversations come up often in real life. I'll share more details. I live with my parents and my younger brother. My father is a teacher. My mother is a homemaker. My brother is still in school. We spend time together on weekends, sometimes cooking, sometimes watching movies. Now it's your turn. Speak out loud about your family. You can say, I live with my parents. I have 2 sisters. My father is a doctor. My mother works in an office. We like to spend time together in the evenings. Keep talking about your family in English, a sentence after another. Excellent. Now let's practice a family conversation. I'll start. How many members are there in your family? You answer. I ask. What does your mother do? You reply. I say, do you have any brothers or sisters? You answer. Perfect. Practice this several times, changing the details each time. This way you get comfortable speaking naturally about family. Let's move on to the weather again. Weather is a very common small talk topic. Repeat after me. It's sunny today. It's raining outside. It's very cold today. It's hot and humid. It's cloudy but dry. It's snowing. The weather is pleasant today. It's very good. Now imagine a short conversation. I say, how's the weather today? You answer, it's sunny and warm. I ask, do you like this kind of weather? You reply, yes, I love sunny days. Excellent. Now you try other answers. You can say, I like rainy days. I don't enjoy hot weather. I Love winter because of the snow. Very good. Now let's talk about travel experiences. I'll share one of mine. I once visited the mountains with friends. We stayed for 3 days, enjoyed hiking, took pictures, and breathed the fresh air. It was wonderful. Now you speak. Let's talk about a place you have visited. You can say, I went to the beach last summer. I visited my grandparents in the village. I traveled by train to another city. I stayed in a hotel for 2 nights. Keep going and describe your experiences in English. Well done. Let's role play a travel conversation. I'll start. Have you traveled recently? You answer, I ask. Where did you go? You reply. I say, did you enjoy it? You answer, say that sounds great. Now, repeat this conversation with different answers each time. This will help you gain fluency while using real experiences. Now let's practice describing things around us. Repeat after me. This bag is heavy. That chair is wooden. My phone is black and slim. This room is small but clean. My shoes are old and dirty. That table is big and round. Excellent. Now describe things near you. Say out loud. My laptop is gray. The wall is white. My bed is soft. My book is new. Keep speaking as many sentences as you can. Wonderful. Let's also practice describing people. Repeat after me. She is tall and thin. He has short hair. He is wearing a red shirt. She is smiling. He looks tired. She is very friendly. Very good. Now describe yourself. Say I have long hair. I am wearing jeans. I have brown eyes. Describe your friends or family too. This helps you use adjectives naturally. Now let's practice daily habits. Repeat after me. I wake up at 7 every day. Brush my teeth and wash my face. I take a shower in the morning. I eat breakfast at 8. I leave for work at 9. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I come home at 6. I watch TV for an hour. I eat dinner with my family. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Very nice. Now say your own daily habits out loud. Use sentences like, I wake up at 6. I go jogging in the morning. I read before bed. Practice until it feels natural. Let's role play a conversation about daily routines. I'll start. What time do you wake up? You answer. I ask. What do you do after breakfast? You reply. I ask. What time do you go to bed? You answer. Very good. Repeat this conversation again using your own answers each time. Now let's talk about feelings again. Feelings are important to express. Repeat after me. Happy, sad, angry, excited, nervous, tired, bored, hungry, thirsty. Excellent. Now let's use them in sentences. I am happy today. She looks sad. He is nervous about the exam. I am excited for the trip. I feel tired after work. I am bored at home. I am hungry. Let's eat. I am thirsty. I need water. Very good. Now it's your turn. Make sentences with feelings. Say them out loud. Excellent practice. Let's try a conversation with feelings. I'll start. How are you today? You answer. I ask, why do you feel that way? You reply. I say, what makes you happy? You answer, wonderful. Repeat this conversation several times, each time changing the feeling you describe. This will help you become more fluent. Now let's practice likes and dislikes again, but in more detail. Repeat after me. I like reading books. I don't like spicy food. I love watching movies. I dislike noisy places. I enjoy swimming. I don't like waking up early. Great, now your turn. Speak about your likes and dislikes. You can say, I like chocolate. I don't like bitter vegetables. I love playing football. I dislike cold weather. Keep speaking as many sentences as you can. Let's role play a likes and dislikes conversation. I'll start. What do you like to do in your free time? You answer. I ask, is there anything you don't like doing? You reply. I say, why don't you like it? You answer. Very good. Repeat this conversation using your own hobbies and dislikes. Excellent. Now let's talk about shopping again. This time with more phrases. Repeat after me. How much is this? I would like to buy a shirt. Can I try this on? Is there a discount? Just looking. Thank you. I'll take this one. Can you pack this, please? Do you accept cards? Very good. Now let's role play a shopping conversation. I'll start. Hello. Can I help you? You answer. I say, what size do you need? You reply. Say, here you go. Would you like to try it on? You answer. I say, it's $50. You reply, can I pay by card? I say yes, of course. You reply, thank you. I say, you're welcome. Excellent. Now let's practice telling time again with different examples. Repeat after me. It's 8 o'clock. It's 9:15. It's 9:45. It's 10:30. Very good. Now use them in daily life sentences. I wake up at 7. I leave for work at 9. I eat lunch at 1. I go to bed at 10. Excellent. Now let's role play a short conversation. I'll start. What time do you wake up? You answer. I ask. What time do you usually eat lunch? You reply. I ask. When do you usually go to bed? You answer. Very good. Now let's talk about public places. Repeat after me. Park, library, bus stop, restaurant, shopping mall. Very good. Now let's use them in sentences. I go to the park every morning. Read books in the library. I wait for the bus at the bus stop. I eat lunch at restaurants. I shop at the mall on weekends. Excellent. Now let's make a short conversation. I'll start. Do you go to the park? You answer. I ask. How often do you visit the library? You reply. I say. Do you eat at restaurants often? You answer. Wonderful. Now let's practice festivals again, but this time add details. I'll give examples. I celebrate Christmas with my family. We decorate a tree and exchange gifts. On Eid, I wear new clothes and visit relatives. On Diwali, we light lamps and enjoy food together. On New Year's Eve, I stay awake till midnight and make resolutions. Very good. Now your turn. Speak about the festivals you celebrate and how you celebrate them. Excellent. Let's role play a detailed festival conversation. I'll start. Which festival do you enjoy the most? You answer. I ask. How do you celebrate it? You reply. I say, do you celebrate with friends or with family? You answer, excellent. Keep practicing this with your own answers. Now let's talk about travel plans. Repeat after me. I'm planning a trip to the mountains. I will travel by train. I will stay in a hotel. I will go sightseeing. I want to visit famous places. I want to try new food. Very good. Now, let's practice a travel plan conversation. I'll start. Where are you planning to go? You answer. I ask. How will you travel? You reply. I ask. When will you leave? You answer. I say. Where will you stay? You reply. Excellent. Repeat this conversation several times with your own answers. Now let's practice talking about favorite things. Repeat after me. My favorite color is blue. My My favorite actor is Tom Cruise. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift. My favorite food is pizza. My favorite place is the beach. My favorite sport is football. My favorite movie is Titanic. It's very good. Now your turn. Say sentences about your favorite things. Speak about books, songs, hobbies, places, foods, and more. Excellent. Let's role play a favorite things conversation. I'll start. What's your favorite food? You answer, I ask. Who is your favorite singer? You reply. I say, what's your favorite color? You answer, wonderful. Practice this many times with different answers so it feels natural. Let's continue our journey with some practice on introductions again, because starting a conversation is always the first step. Repeat after me. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. My name is Sarah. What is your name? Where are you from? Ceylon. Now use these sentences about yourself. Say your name, where you're from, and something you enjoy doing. Very good. This simple routine makes you more confident when meeting new people. Now let's talk about daily life activities. Repeat after me. I wake up early. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. I go to school or work. I eat lunch in the afternoon. Come home in the evening. I relax after dinner. I go to bed at night. Very good. Now, try to make sentences about your real day. For example, I wake up at 6:30. I eat bread and tea for breakfast. I go to school at 8. I have dinner at 7:30. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Excellent. Let's have a conversation about daily activities. I'll start. What time do you wake up? You answer. I ask, what do you eat for breakfast? You reply. I say, what do you usually do in the evening? You answer, very good. Keep repeating this small dialogue until it feels easy to say. Each time, change your answers so you practice different sentences. Now, let's practice sentences with common verbs again, but this time, a little faster. Repeat after me. I eat rice for lunch. I drink coffee in the evening. I go to the market on Sundays. I watch movies with my family. I read books before bed. I listen to music in the car. I walk to the park in the morning. I cook dinner every night. I study English every day. I sleep at 10 o'clock. Very good. Now make 10 sentences of your own. One by one, using these verbs. Excellent practice. Let's move on to food again. Because food is always a fun and friendly topic, I'll tell you more about what I like. I love fruits, especially mangoes, bananas, and apples. I enjoy eating rice with chicken. I like noodles and pasta, for dessert. I love chocolate cake, ice cream, and cookies. Now your turn. Say sentences about food you like. You can say, I like pizza. I eat fruit every morning. I love spicy food. I enjoy fresh salad. Excellent. Now let's practice ordering food again. Imagine you are at a restaurant. Good evening. Can I take your order, please? The answer. Yes, I would like pasta and a glass of water, I ask. Would you like anything else? You reply. No, thank you. That's all I say. Okay. Your order will be ready soon. Excellent.
Now repeat this situation with different foods each time. Practice until it feels natural.
Let's continue with hobbies. I'll share again. I like painting and drawing. Love listening to music and watching movies. Sometimes I go for long walks in the evening. I enjoy cooking new dishes. Now your turn. Let's say sentences about your hobbies. You can say, I enjoy playing football. I love reading novels. I like dancing. I enjoy swimming. Very good. Keep speaking until you feel comfortable. Now, let's role play a hobby conversation. I'll start. What are your hobbies? You answer. I say, how often do you do them? You reply. I ask, do you do them alone or with friends? You answer. Excellent. Keep practicing with different hobbies each time. Great job. Let's practice conversations about travel again. Travel is always exciting to talk about. I'll begin. I like visiting the mountains. I enjoy hiking and taking pictures of nature. I also love beaches because they make me feel relaxed. Now it's your turn. Say sentences about your travel experiences. You can say I traveled to another city last summer. I visited the beach with my family. I stayed in a hotel for 2 nights. I traveled by train to a new town. Very good. Let's role play a travel conversation. I'll start. Where do you like to travel? You answer, I ask. When was the last time you traveled? You reply. I say, did you enjoy it? You answer, excellent. Repeat this small conversation many times using your own travel stories. Now let's practice more sentences about family, because it's always an important topic. Repeat after me. I have a big family. I have 1 brother and 1 sister. My father works in an office. My mother stays at home. We spend time together on weekends. I love my family very much. Very good.
Now make your own sentences about your family.
Say them out loud clearly. Excellent. Let's role play a family conversation again. I'll start. Do you have brothers or sisters? You answer. I ask. What does your father do? You reply. I ask. What do you usually do with your family? You answer. Wonderful. Practice this conversation many times with your own answers. Excellent progress. Now let's practice shopping sentences again. To make you stronger in this topic, repeat after me. How much is this shirt? Can I try this on? Do you have this in another size? I would like to buy this bag. Is there a discount on this item? Can I pay by card? Thank you very much. Very good. Now imagine you are shopping for clothes, shoes, or books. Practice these sentences out loud. Excellent. Let's role play a shopping conversation. I'll start. Excuse me, can I help you? You answer yes. I'm looking for shoes. I say, what size do you need? You reply. Say, here are some options. Would you like to try them? You answer. I say, these are $50. You reply. Can I get a discount? I say, yes. I can give you 10% off. You answer, thank you, I say. You're welcome. Excellent practice. Keep repeating this dialogue. Now let's talk about weather again, because people often use it for small talk. Repeat after me. It's hot today. It's cold outside. It's raining. It's cloudy and windy. It's snowing heavily. The weather is pleasant. Very good. Now look outside and describe your own weather in English. Excellent. Let's practice a weather conversation. I'll start. How's the weather today? You answer. I ask. Do you like this weather? You reply. I say, what kind of weather do you prefer? You answer, perfect. Keep repeating this small conversation with your own answers. Now let's practice festivals again. Repeat after me. I celebrate Christmas with my family. I enjoy Eid with friends and relatives. We decorate lamps on Diwali. I stay up late on New Year's Eve. I wear costumes on Halloween. Very good. Now talk about your own festivals. Say sentences like, my favorite festival is ... I celebrate it with ... We enjoy eating special food. Excellent. Let's role play a festival conversation. Start. What is your favorite festival? You answer. I ask, how do you celebrate it? You reply. I ask, who do you usually celebrate with? You answer. Wonderful. Repeat this conversation several times using your own answers. Now let's practice talking about directions again. because this is very useful in daily life. Repeat after me. Excuse me, where is the bus stop? Could you tell me the way to the train station? How can I get to the hospital? Is there a supermarket nearby? How far is the cinema from here? Excellent. Now let's practice giving directions. Go straight. Turn left. Turn right. It's near the park. It's next to the bank. It's opposite the school. Excellent. Now imagine you are helping a tourist in your city. Practice giving directions out loud. Very good. Now let's role play a directions conversation. I'll start. Excuse me. Where is the library? Answer, go straight, then turn left. It's next to the park. Very good. I say, thank you very much. You answer, you're welcome. Excellent. Repeat this situation with other places, like the hospital, the supermarket, the cinema, or the bus stop. Wonderful. Now let's practice describing people again, because it helps you use more adjectives. Repeat after me. She is tall. He is short. She has long hair. He has short hair. She is wearing a blue dress. He's wearing a white shirt. She is smiling. He looks tired. Excellent. Now describe yourself out loud. Say things like, I have black hair. I am wearing jeans. I have brown eyes. I am smiling. Very good. Let's role play a conversation describing people. I'll start. What does your friend look like? You answer. I ask. What are you wearing today? You reply. I say. Who in your family looks like you? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this conversation with your own answers. Very good. Let's continue with talking about daily habits, because these are easy to share and very useful in real life. Repeat after me. I wake up early every morning. I brush my teeth before breakfast. I drink a glass of water after waking up. I take a shower in the morning. I eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. I go to work at 9. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I go for a walk in the evening. I eat dinner with my family. Go to bed at 10 o'clock. Excellent. Now make your own sentences about your real habits. Say them out loud one by one. Wonderful. Let's role play a conversation about daily habits. We'll start. What time do you usually wake up? You answer. I ask, what do you usually eat for breakfast? You reply. I ask, when do you usually go to bed? You answer. Perfect. Repeat this short conversation with your own answers many times. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Now let's practice expressing feelings again with more details. Repeat after me. I feel happy when I listen to music. I feel sad when it rains all day. I feel excited when I travel. I feel nervous before an exam. I feel tired after work. I feel bored when I have nothing to do. I feel hungry in the evening. I feel thirsty after exercise. Excellent. Now make your own sentences with feelings. Speak them clearly. For example, I feel happy when I play games. I feel relaxed when I read books. Wonderful practice. Let's role play a feelings conversation. I'll start. How are you feeling today? You answer. I ask. Why do you feel that way? You reply. I ask. What makes you happy? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this conversation, changing your answers each time. It's very good. Now let's talk about likes and dislikes with more examples. Repeat after me. I like going for long walks. I don't like waking up early. I love listening to music. I dislike crowded places. I enjoy swimming in the summer. I don't enjoy spicy food. Excellent. Now speak your own sentences about likes and dislikes. For example, I like chocolate ice cream. I don't like loud noises. I love reading novels. I dislike getting stuck in traffic. Very good. Let's role play a conversation about likes and dislikes. Start. What do you like to do in your free time? You answer, I ask. Is there anything you don't like doing? You reply, I ask. Why don't you like it? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this dialogue several times, each time with different answers. This way you build confidence.
Ow.
Now let's practice shopping again, but with more items and situations. Repeat after me. How much is this book? Can I try on these shoes? I would like to buy this jacket. Do you have this in another color? Is there a discount on this item? Can I pay by cash? Thank you for your help. Excellent. Now, imagine you are in a shopping mall. Speak sentences about what you want to buy. Say them out loud as if you are really there. Very good. Let's role play another shopping conversation. I'll start. Excuse me, can I help you? You answer, yes. I'm looking for a shirt. I say, what size do you need? You reply. I say, here are some shirts. Would you like to try them? You answer. I say, this one costs $30. You reply, can I pay by cash? I say, yes. Of course. You reply. Thank you, I say. You're welcome. Excellent practice. Repeat this many times. Now let's practice talking about time more deeply. Repeat after me. 7 o'clock. It's 9:15. It's 9:45. It's 12 o'clock. Very good. Now use them in daily life sentences. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I go to bed at 10:45. I leave for school at 8 o'clock. Excellent. Now role play a short conversation. I'll start. What time is it? You answer. I ask, what time do you usually eat dinner? You reply, I ask. When do you usually go for a walk? You answer, perfect. Keep practicing with different answers. Now let's talk about public places again with more examples. Repeat after me. I go to the park every morning. I read books in the library. I wait for the bus at the bus stop. I eat lunch at a restaurant. I shop at the mall on weekends. I watch movies at the cinema. Excellent. Now make your own sentences about places you visit. Say them out loud. Very good. Let's practice a conversation about public places. I'll start. Do you go to the park often, you answer? I ask. How often do you visit the library? You reply, I ask. Do you eat at restaurants often? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this many times with different answers. It's very good. Now let's talk about seasons again. Repeat after me. Spring is beautiful because flowers bloom. Summer is hot but fun. Autumn is windy and cool. Winter is cold and snowy. Excellent. Now say sentences about your favorite season. You can say, my favorite season is summer. I love winter because of snow. I enjoy spring because of flowers. I don't like autumn because of the wind. Very good. Let's practice a conversation about seasons. I'll start. Which season do you like the most? You answer. I ask. Why do you like it? You reply, I ask. What activities do you do in that season? You answer, excellent. Repeat this conversation with different answers each time. Very good. Now, let's practice jobs and professions again with more examples. Repeat after me. Doctor treats sick people. A teacher teaches students. A driver drives vehicles. A farmer grows crops. A police officer keeps the city safe. A chef cooks food. An engineer builds houses and bridges. A pilot flies airplanes. A nurse helps patients. Very good. Now, say sentences about what job you want. For example, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a scientist. I want to be a singer. Excellent. Let's role play a job conversation. I'll start. What do? You answer. I ask. Do you like your job? You reply. I ask. What do you like most about your job? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this conversation with different jobs each time. Wonderful. Now let's practice the days of the week again in conversation. Repeat after me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Good. Now make sentences like, today is Monday, tomorrow is Tuesday, I have a meeting on Wednesday, I relax on Saturday, Sunday is my holiday. Very nice. Now role play a conversation. I'll start. What day is it today? You answer. What do you usually do on weekends? You reply. I ask. Which is your favorite day of the week? You answer. Excellent. Now let's practice the months of the year again. Repeat after me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Well done. Now make sentences. My birthday is in July. I travel in December. I enjoy the weather in April. Excellent. Now let's role play a conversation. I'll start. When is your birthday? You answer. I ask. Which month do you like the most? You reply. I ask. Why do you like it? You answer. Very good. Keep practicing this many times. Now let's talk about colors again. But make more sentences. Repeat after me. The sky is blue. The grass is green. Roses are red. Bananas are yellow. Snow is white. The night is dark and black. My shirt is orange. Excellent. Now make sentences about the colors you see around you. For example, my phone is black. My bag is brown. My pen is blue. Wonderful. Let's role play a color conversation. I'll start. What's your favorite color? You answer. I ask. Why do you like it? You reply. I say. What color clothes do you usually wear? You answer. Excellent. Practice this many times with your own answers. It's very good. Now let's talk about sports again because it's a fun way to build fluency. Repeat after me. I love playing cricket. My favorite sport is football. I watch basketball games on TV. I play tennis with my friend. I go swimming every Sunday. I enjoy running in the park. Excellent. Now say sentences about the sports you like. Speak them out loud. Very good. Let's role play a sports conversation. I'll start. Which sport do you like the most? You answer. Do you play it or just watch it? You reply. I ask, who is your favorite player? You answer, excellent. Keep practicing this conversation with your own ideas. Very good. Let's keep practicing by talking about introductions again, but this time with more details. Repeat after me.
Hello.
My name is Sarah. I am from the United Kingdom. I am an English coach. I enjoy reading books and going for walks. Very good. Now try to make a longer introduction about yourself. Say your name, where you are from, what you do, and what you like. For example, my name is John. I am from Brazil. I am a student. I enjoy football and music. Excellent. The more details you add, the stronger your speaking becomes. Now let's talk about morning routines again, but with extra practice. Repeat after me. Wake up at 6:30. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I drink a glass of water. Take a shower. I get dressed. I eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. I leave home at 8 o'clock. Very good. Now describe your own morning routine in detail. Say every step out loud from waking up until leaving home. The longer you speak, the more natural your fluency becomes. Let's role play a conversation about routines. I'll start. What time do you usually wake up? You answer. Ask. What do you usually eat for breakfast? You reply. I ask. What do you do after lunch? You answer. Very nice. Repeat this conversation with different answers each time to build confidence. Now let's move on to evening routines. Repeat after me. I come home in the evening. I rest for a while. I eat dinner with my family. I watch TV for an hour. I read a book before bed. I go to sleep at 10 o'clock. Excellent. Now make your own sentences about your evening routine. Speak them out loud clearly. Very good. Let's role play an evening conversation. I'll start. What do you usually do in the evening? You answer. I ask, what time do you usually eat dinner? You reply. I ask, do you read or watch something before bed? You answer. Perfect. Keep practicing this with your own answers. Now let's talk about food in more detail. Repeat after me. I like eating rice with vegetables. I enjoy eating pasta with cheese. I love pizza with tomato and cheese. Sometimes eat soup when it's cold. I drink juice in the morning. I drink tea in the evening. Very good. Now talk about your own food habits. Say what you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also share what snacks you enjoy. Speak all of this out loud. Excellent. Let's role play a food conversation. I'll start. What do you usually eat for lunch? You answer. I ask. Do you prefer tea or coffee? You reply. I ask. What is your favorite dessert? You answer. Wonderful. Repeat this small conversation many times with your own answers. Now let's practice talking about drinks. Repeat after me. I drink water every day. I drink coffee in the morning. I drink tea in the evening. I sometimes drink juice. I rarely drink soft drinks. Excellent. Now say your own sentences about drinks. You can say, I drink lemon water in the morning. I drink milk at night. I enjoy orange juice. Very good. Let's role play a drink conversation. I'll start. What do you usually drink in the morning? You answer. I ask, do you like tea or coffee more? You reply. I ask, what is your favorite juice? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this many times with your own answers. Now let's talk about clothing again. Repeat after me. I am wearing a blue shirt. I am wearing black trousers. I am wearing white shoes. I am wearing a red jacket. She is wearing a green dress. He is wearing a black coat. It's very good. Now describe what you are wearing right now. Say the sentences out loud. Excellent. Let's role play a clothing conversation. I'll start. What are you wearing today? You answer. I ask. What is your favorite piece of clothing? You reply. When I ask, do you prefer casual or formal clothes? You answer. Perfect. Practice this many times to become comfortable. Now let's talk about travel in more detail. Repeat after me. I travel by bus to work. I travel by train to another city. I travel by plane for long distances. I travel by car with my family. I travel by bicycle around the park. Excellent. Now, say your own sentences about how you usually travel. Speak them out loud. Wonderful. Let's role play a travel conversation. I'll start. How do you usually travel to school or work? You answer. I ask, have you ever traveled by plane? You reply. I ask, which way of travel do you like the most? You answer. Excellent. Practice this many times with your own answers. Let's practice talking about directions again, but with more examples. Repeat after me. Go straight, then turn right. Turn left at the traffic light. The hospital is next to the bank. The supermarket is opposite the school. The park is behind the cinema. The bus stop is in front of the library. Excellent. Now imagine you are helping someone in your city. Give them directions out loud using these sentences. Very good. Let's role play a directions conversation. I'll start. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the bank? You answer. Yes. Go straight and turn left. It's next to the park. Say, thank you very much. You answer. You're welcome. Excellent. Repeat this with other places, like the library, hospital, supermarket, or cinema. Practice until it feels natural. Now let's practice asking and telling the time again. But with new examples, repeat after me. It's 5:15, it's 6:30, it's 7:45, it's 8:50. Excellent. Now use them in sentences. I leave home at 6:30. I eat dinner at 7:45. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Very good. Now let's role play a short conversation. I'll start. What time do you usually wake up? You answer. I ask. What time do you usually go to bed? You reply. Excellent. Repeat this many times. Now let's practice hobbies again, but with more examples. Repeat after me. I like reading books. I enjoy painting. I love singing. I play the guitar. I go swimming on weekends. I write in my journal. Excellent. Now say your own sentences about hobbies. Speak about all the things you like doing in your free time. Wonderful. Let's role play a hobby conversation. I'll start. What are your hobbies? You answer. I ask. How often do you do them? You reply. I ask. Do you do them alone or with friends? You answer. Excellent. Practice this with your own answers many times. Very good. Now let's practice talking about family again with more details. Repeat after me. I live with my parents and my sister. My father is a doctor. My mother is a teacher. My sister is a student. We eat dinner together every night. We go shopping together on weekends. We watch movies together. Excellent. Now talk about your own family in detail. Say it all out loud. Very good. Let's role play a family conversation. I'll start. How many people are there in your family? You answer. I ask. What does your father do? You reply. I ask. What do you usually do with your family? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this conversation with different details about your real family. Now let's practice talking about weather again, but with feelings connected. Repeat after me. I feel happy when it's sunny. I feel sleepy when it's raining. I feel excited when it snows. I feel relaxed on cool, cloudy days. It's very good. Now say your own sentences about weather and feelings. For example, I feel lazy when it's hot. I feel active when it's cool. Excellent. Let's role play a weather conversation. I'll start. How's the weather today? You answer. I ask. Do you like this weather? You reply. I ask. What weather makes you feel happy? You answer. Excellent. Keep practicing this conversation with your own answers. Very good. Let's keep going by practicing introductions with even more details, so you become confident in longer self-presentations. Repeat after me. Hello. My name is Sarah. I live in a small town. I am an English coach. I enjoy reading, walking, and cooking. I have a family of 4, and we often spend time together on weekends. Very good. Now it's your turn. Introduce yourself with at least 4 or 5 sentences. Say your name, where you're from, what you do, and something you enjoy. Remember, the longer your introduction, the more natural your English will feel. Let's practice talking about school or work. Repeat after me. I go to school every day. I I study English and math.
What?
I like learning new things. I work in an office. I use a computer for my work. I talk to customers every day. My boss is very supportive. Excellent. Now make sentences about your own school or work. For example, I study science. I go to college in the city. I work as a driver. I work as a nurse. Say them clearly out loud. Wonderful. Let's role play a conversation about work or school. I'll start. Where do you study or work? You answer. I ask. What do you like about it? You reply. I ask. Who do you usually study or work with? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this many times with different answers. Now let's practice talking about future plans. Repeat after me. I will study hard for my exams. I will travel to another city next month. I will visit my grandparents soon. I will learn to cook new dishes. I will practice English every day. Very good. Now make your own future plan sentences. You can say, I will buy a new phone. I will go shopping on Sunday. I will watch a movie tonight. I will wake up early tomorrow. Excellent. Let's role play a future plan conversation. I'll start. What will you do tomorrow? You answer. I ask. What will you do next weekend? You reply. I ask. Do you have any big plans this year? You answer. Perfect. Practice this with your own ideas. Wonderful. Now let's talk about past experiences. Repeat after me. I visited the beach last summer. I went to a wedding last week. I traveled to another city last year. I studied English yesterday. I cooked dinner last night. Excellent. Now say your own past experiences. Speak them out loud. For example, I played football last weekend. I watched a movie yesterday. I visited my friend 2 days ago. Very good. Let's role play a past experience conversation. I'll start. What did you do yesterday? You answer. I ask. Where did you go last weekend? You reply. I ask. Did you enjoy it? You answer. Excellent. Practice this many times with your own answers. Now let's practice describing places. Repeat after me. My room is small but clean. My house is big and comfortable. My city is busy and crowded. My village is quiet and peaceful. The park is beautiful and green. The market is noisy and full of people. Excellent. Now describe places around you. For example, my kitchen is small but bright. My school is large and modern. My library is quiet and full of books.
Very good.
Let's role play a describing places conversation. I'll start. What is your city like? You answer. Ask. Is it big or small? You reply. I ask. What do you like most about it? You answer. Excellent. Keep repeating this until it feels natural. Now let's talk about daily routines again. But with more detail. Repeat after me. I wake up at 7. Brush my teeth and drink water. I take a shower and get dressed. Eat breakfast and leave home at 8. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock and rest for a while. I finish work in the evening, eat dinner with my family, and then relax by reading or watching TV. I go to bed at 10:30. Very good. Now say your own daily routine with as many steps as you can. The longer your sentences, the better your fluency practice. Excellent. Let's practice a routine conversation. I'll start. What time do you usually wake up? You answer. I ask. What do you do after breakfast? You reply. I ask. What do you usually do before going to bed? You answer. Excellent. Practice this with your own answers again and again. Now let's talk about weekends. Repeat after me. On Saturday, I relax at home. On Sunday, I go shopping with my family. I watch movies on weekends. I meet friends on Sundays. I cook special food on Saturdays. Excellent. Now say your own weekend sentences. For example, I play football on Sundays. I go to the park on Saturdays. I read books on weekends. Very good. Let's role play a weekend conversation. I'll start. What do you usually do on weekends? You answer. I ask. Do you spend weekends with friends or family? You reply. I ask. Do you go out or stay at home? You answer. Excellent. Keep practicing this dialogue with your own answers. Now let's practice feelings again. But with comparisons, repeat after me. I feel happier on weekends. I feel more relaxed when I listen to music. I feel more tired after working all day. I feel more excited when I travel. Feel more nervous before exams. Excellent. Now make your own sentences with feelings and comparisons. Say them out loud. Very good. Let's role play a conversation about feelings. I'll start. How do you feel today? You answer. I ask. When do you feel the most relaxed? You reply. I ask. What makes you excited? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this many times with different answers. Now let's practice talking about technology. Repeat after me. I use a computer every day. I watch videos on my phone. I listen to music with headphones. I use the internet for learning. I check emails on my laptop. I like playing games on my tablet. Very good. Now make your own sentences about technology you use. Say them clearly out loud. Excellent. Let's role play a conversation about technology. I'll start. Do you use a phone or a computer more? You answer. I ask. What do you usually do on your phone? You reply. I ask. Do you use technology for studying or for fun? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this with different answers. Wonderful. Now let's practice talking about friends. Repeat after me. I have many friends. My best friend is very kind. I spend time with my friends on weekends. I study with my friends. I play games with my friends. Excellent. Now make your own sentences about your friends. Say them out loud. Very good. Let's role play a conversation about friends. I'll start. Do you have many friends? You answer. I ask. Who is your best friend? You reply. I ask. What do you usually do together? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this conversation with different details each time. Now, let's talk about entertainment. Repeat after me. I like watching movies. I enjoy listening to music. Love reading novels. I play video games in my free time. Enjoy going to the cinema. Very good. Now make your own sentences about entertainment. Say them clearly out loud. Excellent. Let's role play a conversation about entertainment. I'll start. What do you usually do for fun? You answer. I ask. What kind of movies do you like? You reply. I ask. Do you prefer music or books? You answer. Excellent. Keep practicing this until you feel comfortable. Now let's practice talking about travel again, but in the future. Repeat after me. I will travel to the beach next summer. I will go to the mountains next month. I will visit another country one day. I will travel by train with my friends. I will stay in a hotel and go sightseeing. Excellent. Now say your own sentences about your travel plans. Speak them clearly out loud. Wonderful. Let's role play a travel plan conversation. I'll start. Where will you go next summer? You answer. I ask, how will you travel? You reply. I ask. Who will you travel with? You answer. Excellent. Practice this many times with different plans. Very good. Let's keep practicing by talking about free time activities again. Repeat after me. I read books in my free time. I watch movies at night. I listen to music when I relax. I go for a walk in the evening. I talk with friends on the phone. I cook new dishes on weekends. Excellent. Now say your own sentences about free time activities. Speak them out loud. Very good. Let's role play a conversation about free time. I'll start. What do you do in your free time? You answer. I ask. Do you usually spend it alone or with friends? You reply. I ask. What activity makes you feel relaxed? You answer. Excellent. Practice this many times with different answers. Wonderful. Now let's talk about healthy habits again. Repeat after me. I drink water every day. I eat fruits and vegetables. I exercise regularly. I sleep 8 hours at night. I avoid junk food. I walk in the park every morning. Do yoga in the evening. Very good. Now make your own sentences about health. Say them clearly out loud. Excellent. Let's role play a health conversation.
Oh.
I'll start. What do you do to stay healthy? You answer. I ask. Do you exercise regularly? You reply. I ask. What kind of food do you usually eat? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this many times with your own answers. Now let's practice talking about transportation again with new examples. Repeat after me. I travel to school by bus. I go to work by car. I take the train to another city. I ride my bicycle in the park. I sometimes travel by plane. I enjoy boat rides. Excellent. Now make your own sentences about how you travel. Say them clearly out loud. Very good. Let's role play a transportation conversation. We'll start. How do you usually go to school or work? You answer. I ask. Have you ever traveled by plane? You reply. I ask. Which way of travel do you like the most? You answer. Excellent. Keep repeating this many times. Very good. Now let's talk about jobs and professions again, but in future plans. Repeat after me. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a pilot. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a singer. Excellent. Now say your own sentences about what you want to be in the future. Speak them clearly. Very good. Let's role play a conversation about jobs. I'll start. What do you want to be in the future? You answer. I ask. Why do you want that job? You reply. I ask. What do you need to do to reach that goal? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this conversation many times with different jobs. Wonderful. Now let's practice talking about family activities again. Repeat after me. I eat dinner with my family. I watch TV with my family. I go shopping with my family. I travel with my family. I celebrate festivals with my family. Very good now. Say your own sentences about family activities. Speak them clearly out loud. Excellent. Let's role play a family activities conversation. We'll start. What do you usually do with your family? You answer. I ask. Do you eat together every day? You reply. I ask. Do you celebrate festivals together? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this with your own answers many times. Now let's practice talking about entertainment again. Repeat after me. I watch comedy movies. I enjoy action movies. I listen to pop music. I enjoy reading novels. I play video games with my friends. Excellent. Now make your own sentences about entertainment. Say them clearly. Very good. Let's role play an entertainment conversation. I'll start. What kind of movies do you like? You answer. I ask. Do you prefer music or books? You reply. Ask. What kind of music do you listen to? You answer, excellent. Keep practicing until it feels easy and natural. Now let's talk about future travel dreams. Repeat after me. I want to visit Paris one day. I want to see New York. I want to travel to Japan. I want to visit the Great Wall of China. I want to go to Australia. Excellent. Now say your own travel dreams. Speak them clearly out loud. Very good. Let's role-play a conversation about future travel dreams. I'll start. Where do you want to travel in the future? You answer. I ask. Why do you want to go there? You reply. I ask. Who would you like to travel with? You answer. Excellent. Practice this many times with your own answers. Now let's practice describing objects again. Repeat after me. My phone is small and black. My bag is large and blue. My shoes are new and white. My laptop is old but useful. My book is interesting and colorful. Very good. Now describe objects around you. Say them clearly out loud. Excellent. Let's role-play a conversation about objects. I'll start. What kind of phone do you have? You answer. I ask. What color is your bag? You reply. I ask. Is your book new or old? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this many times with your own answers. Now let's practice describing people in more detail. Repeat after me. She has long black hair. He has short brown hair. She is tall and slim. He is short and strong. She is wearing a red dress. He is wearing a white shirt. Excellent. Now describe people you know. Say sentences out loud. Very good. Let's role-play a conversation describing people. I'll start. What does your best friend look like? You answer. I ask. What is your teacher like? You reply. I ask. Who in your family looks like you? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this many times with your own answers. Now let's practice talking about time expressions again. Repeat after me. In the morning, I drink tea. In the afternoon, I study. In the evening, I go for a walk. At night, I sleep early. Every day I practice English. Every weekend I visit friends. Every month I travel to another city. Very good. Now say your own sentences with time expressions. Speak them clearly out loud. Excellent. Let's role-play a time expression conversation. I'll start. What do you usually do in the morning? You answer. I ask. What do you usually do in the evening? You reply. I ask. What do you usually do on weekends? You answer. Excellent. Keep repeating until it feels comfortable. Now let's talk about goals in English learning. Repeat after me. I want to speak English fluently. I want to understand English movies. I want to practice English every day. I want to learn new words. I want to feel confident in conversations. Very good. Now say your own sentences about your English goals. Speak them clearly. Excellent. Let's role-play a conversation about goals. I'll start. Why are you learning English? You answer. I ask. What is your biggest goal? You reply. Ask. How do you plan to achieve it? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this many times with your own answers. You have practiced so much in this lesson. For almost 2 hours, you have been speaking, repeating, answering, and imagining conversations in English. This is real practice. This is how fluency grows. Step by step, sentence by sentence, until your English feels natural. I want you to be proud of yourself, because every word you spoke today is progress. Every sentence you repeated is a step forward. And every moment you spent practicing is building your confidence. I want to remind you that consistency is the most important thing. Even if you only practice for a few minutes each day, it will add up and make a big difference. But if you can spend more time like you did today, the results will come even faster. Your brain will get used to English sounds. Your mouth will get used to forming the words, and your confidence will grow naturally. So keep speaking, keep practicing, and don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are trying, and trying is the only way to improve. The more you practice, the more fluent you will become. I believe in you, and I am proud of the effort you made today. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It was wonderful to guide you through this practice. I hope you feel stronger, more confident, and more motivated to keep learning. Remember, your journey in English is unique and personal, and every day you are moving forward. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future lessons. I'll see you in the next practice session. Take care and keep speaking English every day.